I think science has to be regulated um, by both scientific internal norms and by external ones, by witnesses, public witness, and public discourse. People have to understand it, and I'm sorry that this is the case, but it has been the case that many new technologies, because they're so lucrative, they're so speculatively interesting, um, are really driven profoundly by the marketplace, and profoundly by the need for profit, and by people who want to then invest in it and then expect a return on their investment. That's why public science has to be, that's why I think science should be funded publicly and not privately. And that's why I think then there should be public oversight. In particular, the people who are going to be impacted most profoundly by your experiments and by the products you hope to produce. So if you're creating your wonderful product on how to release more iron into the human food chain, people that might want to be a part of that discourse have to be the parents and community leaders of the communities that would be most impacted. How are their voices going to be integrated? Now, what are you going to do with opposition? What if people say, I like my food natural? Then you have to do some work in education and unpack that thing. What do you mean by natural? We alter all of our food. We don't eat maize. We eat super sweet corn. We don't, eat wild tomatoes. We eat very highly attenuated tomatoes and apples and all on. So how is that process of education part of the process of synthetic biology? And it's got to be. People have to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, and it has to be nested in a larger understanding of the nature and goal and ends of all scientific inquiry.